Esports Racing is coming to Cardano, and it's being brought to you by none other than Cornucopias, a AAA quality game being built in Unreal Engine 5. They're getting ready to launch a small portion of their metaverse in which players will be able to access one of their mega domes where you'll be able to do more than just race. Not just that, but they're actually going to be rewarding you for testing the game. That's right, they're going to reward you for testing the game. How to get involved and more in today's episode of CryptoRama. I'm your host, Fryler. Here on the channel, my goal is to empower you with the knowledge you need to achieve financial freedom through the power of cryptocurrency. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. 2023 has been dubbed the year of the corn, and more importantly, it's also the year of deliverables. So they started the year with a huge update to their Kopi wiki, and then they launched their brand new website, which let's navigate over to that right now because they really did a fantastic job on it. So here we are on the brand new website. I'll include a link down in the description. Definitely come read through it, you guys. There's lots of information here, and it does a really great job showcasing what they've accomplished so far. So of course, one of the next big deliverables we have to look forward to is the Racing League, which is coming in Q2 of this year. So definitely coming up quick, you guys. Not only is this a huge thing for Cardano because it's bringing esports to us for the first time, it's also going to be one of the very first games even released using Unreal Engine 5. So that's going to put us in this whole other bracket. As Josh said in the most recent Kopi Cafe, it's going to get a whole bunch of new eyes on us from these people that are monitoring how the development on Unreal Engine 5 is going. So that could be really great for the game. Of course, that's going to raise the question of how do we avoid people thinking that the Racing League is all there is to Cornucopias? That's a question I hear all the time in the community. I also hear, why are we even making and releasing the Racing League while everyone's still waiting on the actual metaverse itself? So to answer that question, I'm going to again refer to the most recent Kopi Cafe, which if you guys aren't subscribed to them, definitely go subscribe to them. It's two of the founders, Josh and Rob. Every week they update the community. They're very transparent. There's leaks and all that good stuff. So as I said, definitely go subscribe to their channel. But they talked about that in the most recent Kopi Cafe episode, and they actually gave the challenge to their team months ago. They said, hey, how do we avoid this while still getting a portion of the game into the players' hands? And what they came up with was actually really quite brilliant, I feel like. So they had talked about possibly just doing a cutscene that shows a bubble jet flying into the dome and then you're loaded into the lobby. But they decided that wasn't good enough. As with all things Cornucopias, they wanted it to be just absolutely top tier, you know, utmost quality. They really want to, as they said in that episode, build a curated experience that people just walk away amazed from, and they weren't happy with that solution. So what they ended up coming up with in the end was a theme park style entrance to the dome. So when you first fly in, there's going to be this area where you can walk around, you can see other players walking around, you can run, jump, climb, interact with objects. You might be able to find a pond and fish in it, they said, different things like that, so that you're getting a taste of the entire world. You're not just getting a Racing League, you're actually getting a small playable portion of the metaverse, and then you can walk from there into the lobby and go race if you would like, or you can hang out front and just keep playing. So again, I thought this was incredibly brilliant. It showcases not only that there's this whole other world out there, and they tease that there's going to be some cool visual elements and maybe some surprises in there that you could look forward to as well. I won't even try to guess at what those are. But they've done a great job at dispelling the whole, oh, it's only a Racing League thing, while also being able to utilize and test a bunch of different features and roll them out in the form of an MVP. And basically, it's going to help them increase production efficiency and a ton of other good things. I mean, again, this just shows the foresight of the team. It's why I have so much confidence in them. I talk about them all the time on the channel, but I think that it's important to reiterate again that this team is just incredibly capable. They're always rolling with the punches. They're always thinking months and months ahead. I mean, they were way ahead of the community on this curve. They clearly have been thinking about this since before anybody was talking about it. So again, hats off to the team. Great job, you guys. So as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, people who test the game will also be rewarded for their feedback. If you want to sign up for game testing, it's as easy as coming to the website and clicking on the game testing in the upper right hand corner. That's where you'll fill out your information. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to roll it out how they spoke about previously, where they were going to allow mythical vehicle holders to be the first to test it and then roll it out to legendary and so on. So I would definitely tune into the Cornucopias Discord and watch major announcements for any official info. We also know the game is going to be free to play if you don't own an NFT vehicle. You'll be given a loaner on the track. Now, if you do own an NFT vehicle, that's going to allow you to join different leagues and things like that. So there'll be leagues for javelins, there'll be leagues for bubble jets, and leagues for the OG bubble jets. I think that's really exciting because all these are going to come with their own reward tiers as well. So for the instance of like the OG bubble jet, you're going to be racing against around 800 other people for that top spot. So I think it's going to be a lot less competitive, or maybe a lot more competitive. I could be wrong. But in any case, I find that really interesting. I think that's going to add a lot of replayability to the game. They're also going to have seasons, which throughout there's going to be different solo and team tournaments. So again, adding to that replayability. We also know that it's going to consume fuel while you're racing out on the track. So they confirmed that in the last Kopi Cafe as well. You'll be able to get fuel from staking your vehicle. You'll be able to purchase it. And later when the metaverse is released, you'll actually be able to produce it on your land as well. So that's pretty exciting. We also know now that vehicles are going to sustain damage while racing on the track. So if you get damaged, you might have to repair that vehicle. They did say that there's not going to be an instance of you like blowing up and completely losing your NFT. But again, you may have to repair it if you break it, which again is going to add to the complexity and the replayability of the game. I was really excited to hear about those features. So there will be several different game modes. You'll be able to race against the clock or race against other players. Please keep in mind that during the MVP, you may not be able to match make with friends, like add a friend and then join their game exactly. Those are features they have planned for the future, but they might not be present in the MVP. They're also potentially looking into other game modes for the future. So they talked about maybe having one where you could drive around and pick up weapons and shoot at each other, kind of more like a Rocket League or a Mario Party style racing. They've also got 5 tracks currently in development with more planned for the future as we roll out other theme zones. So as you can see, we've got a ton to look forward to this year. I would definitely go join the Cornucopias Discord. That's the best way to stay up to date on all the information they got coming out. I think right now is a great time to join the community. The floor for vehicle NFTs is almost as low as it's ever been. With Racing League right around the corner, I have a feeling those are definitely going to spike in the near future. So grab one while you can if you're interested. I also recommend going and joining a guild today and getting ready for everything that the game is going to have to offer. I think guilds have a lot to offer you as a player as well. So in the Cornucopias Discord, go find the guild chat. As you know, I'm a member of the Corn Mafia. They're great. We've got tons of great guilds though. Go find yours. Like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you in the next video.